So you desire to manifest more money? Thank you for your honesty. You're in the right place. By the end of this video, you will get various ideas that you can take action upon that will set you on your way towards manifesting the money that you desire. And if there is something else that you wish to manifest, such as love, the same principles do apply. Before anything else, the reason why we want to manifest money is because we may somehow also feel that we deserve more. And we have realized there is wealth unevenly distributed out there. Some have more, some have less. And some of us have less to begin with, and that may make us feel like we are put at a disadvantage. But there's something I'd like to let all of you know. There is a resource that everyone has an equal amount of, and that is time. We all have access to 86,400 seconds every single day. If you think you know where this is headed, you're wrong. So listen on and find out. First and foremost, money is the reward for the contribution that we give to our universe. Not the universe, but our universe. All right, I want you to repeat that. Our universe. Money is the reward for the contribution that we give to our universe, because we are co-creating our eventuality, our fate, our life. We are co-creators of our own life and destiny. Realize that you have this co-creating role. And if you are a co-creator of your universe, wouldn't you want to more thoughtfully spend the time that you have every day? First point. Let me ask you a question. How much do you want to manifest? 10,000 a month, 10,000 next week, a million in 2 years, in a year, or you want to manifest a dream job? What is it that you want to manifest? So you have to be very clear about this. And this is something that I talked about at great length in my first lesson of my Be Inspiration livestream series. In my Be Inspiration livestream series, I talked about how the 6 W's in English writing, what, when, where, how, why, I've structured it in a different way for manifestation, and that would be why you want to manifest, what do you want to manifest, how much is that worth, where would you be, a situation where you know that all this has already been done, who must you become, and when do you plan to do this by, right? We come to this point about who must you become. For this amount of money that you wish to manifest, are we using our time wisely, doing the things required, the upgrading or the task or whatever it may be that will put us in good position to receive this manifestation? Because I said again, money is the reward for the contribution or the energy that we give out. So if we give a higher energy out, we receive a higher reward back. If we have a higher worth, we receive more because we are worth more. You have to understand this point. So if your goal requires you having certain skills, are you taking the time to learn those skills? If not, then do so. For those seeking jobs, you may have your dream job, but are you sending out your resume? Have you sent out enough resumes? If not, what are you doing with your time, which is the opportunity that you have? When it comes to task, in my other videos, I mentioned that I work in a startup company. At the same time, I also wish to become a YouTuber because it's a passion for me to share the knowledge, and I love teaching. I have done teaching related positions in my past. So I need to find a time in a day that I can do these videos, such as a time where the kids are out, or let's say if now I'm visiting my parents and my parents are out, so I'm undisturbed. This is the most productive time that I can create a video. Otherwise, the rest of the day, there's no other opportunity. I also know what time my co-workers, my boss will follow me up for work. As long as I manage my time, I can still do these videos here, and afterward I can still prep myself, and by the time they start asking me for updates on when they start their day, because they start their day late, then I can start giving them all the answers that they require without any sacrifice to anyone's time, without any compromise to any part of my schedule. I can even fit in my workouts, because part of the who I want to become and what I want to manifest also is health, right? I fit in my workouts in such a way that I can get everything done. In the very beginning of this video, I talked about maybe what you want to manifest is other than money. So it could be like happier family, it could be a better body, fitness, So for me, it's fitness and also like doing my fatherly duties. I have to structure things in such a way that I can get everything done. Obviously, for work-related stuff, which generates money, there are specific times that it has to be done. I work across different time zones and I need to be aware of those times. If today's work cannot be presented before a certain time, then I waste a day. I have to wait for the next working day. This is where you have to look into how can you satisfy all these things within the time that you have. Actually, what I found out is that as long as you make your time into time parcels, like in school we have the different periods, right? So we just shuffle around the periods of time such that we are still able to pick up the kids, we are still able to play sports, we are still able to do the work that's required, we're still able to content create if for those of you who are content creators, and it's a win-win for everyone involved. Time is also about how you start, how you end your day. The successful people start their day early and they sleep early as well. And one of the reasons why successful people do this is because they see the importance of getting the day started on the right track. Starting the day on the right track for me includes starting the day with empowering videos. For those of you who are on my email list, I sent out a video on Monday, which I watched and I felt that, wow, this is a really good vibe. So I shared that and also shared it in my school group as well. So if you're not already in my school group and you want to manifest, why aren't you in there? Go join my school group. So I sent out a video that I felt was really beneficial for me. Successful people do this to keep negative vibes out of the day. If you can choose the vibration that you want to be on, and you have some ideas that you already set and some goals for that day you have already set, then you know that you're going to be able to start this whole day without unnecessary things coming into your life and taking away your time. The final aspect is that of this amount of time that we have, we need to invest a respectful amount of time into our rest. Many people try to do too many things. They try to push the result, but at the end of the day, they realize that all this extra, like stressing over a timeline or a deadline or how a task is being done, it just makes them more stressed, more tired, more worried. Their sleep quality sucks and they're worn out and burn out. What I found out is that not just in manifestation, right? In manifestation, they teach you detachment. Do your best and detach yourself from the outcome and proceed on to the next task. And then basically keep sowing, reaping, sowing, reaping. Sowing and reaping happen in different seasons, but not at the same time. I sow the hardest I can and I abandon it to the universe. Later on I reap, but in the meantime I sow something else. I mentioned in the previous video as well, I previously had shingles for 3 months. That forced me to learn how to detach myself and to rest more. And I found out overall, I anti-aged, I was much less stressed, and things were turning out better than they used to, based on how I used to allocate my time. I hope this video has given you some great insights on how we can deal with this level playing field that we have with the best in the world. We have a level playing field. We have 86,400 units of that resource. And are we putting it to the best use? If not, write down any ideas right now in any of those aspects that I've mentioned, in how we're spending it towards being the person who we need to become, or the task, or the starting the day, ending the day. What ideas come up? How much of it should we be investing towards rest? So these are just a base guideline, but if you start jotting down some ideas on what can be improved right now, take action, not even from tomorrow, starting action from today. You may be watching this at night, but this already gives you an idea that, well, maybe I'll skip Netflix for 2 hours. In fact, what the heck, I don't even watch Netflix these days because my time is very finite. And the only way that I can fit in all the things I want to do is I need to allocate my time and balance them towards activities that yield the results that I want in life. That can start from today. Have an earlier rest if it's late in the day when you're watching this video. Start your day tomorrow. Start it an hour, 2 hours earlier than usual. Meditate, watch a good piece of content. Set your day on the right mood. Get inspired. Set up a goal list for tomorrow. Start the day with a bang. Once you start this rhythm, keep up with it on a daily basis. I guarantee you'll become a better person that will bring in much more money, much more opportunity, much more love, much more anything that you want in life. Thank you for watching and subscribe to my channel. Watch this video over here if you want to watch another video to help you improve your life. Thank you.